Mice are very important in the medical field. They help with a lot of research, data collection, and experimentations. In fact, they make up about 95% of animals that are tested in labs. And mice are mostly used for biomedical research, and this is because of their anatomical, physiological, and genetic similarities to humans. Um, we're very biologically similar, and a lot of the genes in mice share the functions in the genes that humans have. And um, mice can be used for a lot of different kinds of research. This could be either any type of cancer research, um, testing vaccines, testing medications, testing hair care products like your shampoos, conditioners, even hairspray. Also, to help find treatments for diseases or disorders such as ADHD, which is what I'm here to talk about today. ADHD pertains to me personally because I do suffer from ADHD and I have a hard time focusing on things. I pick up multiple projects at once, and there is medication that has been developed to help me, and that is thanks to the scientists who have done research and the mice that they have tested on. So a few projects that they have worked on that I'm going to talk to you about today have helped the development of finding treatments to ADHD. So in March 11th, 2010, Rockefeller University discovered the cause of ADHD while they were experimenting on mice. And while they were doing this experiment, they found that there was an overactivity of a protein that regulates dopaminergic pathways. And dopaminergic pathways are just how dopamine is released as a neurotransmitter. And the scientists that were working on this experiment was Mark Floget and Paul Greengard. Another scientist, who is Dr. Claire Stanford from UCL, experiments with mice to help find treatments for ADHD. And she had a strain of mice that was bred with a genetic mutation, and this genetic mutation made the mice unable to produce NK1 receptors in their brain, and it made the mice hyperactive, disobedient. They wouldn't behave when they were given their antidepressants, and she realized that the symptoms of the mice of the genetic mutation seemed to be a good match with the symptoms of ADHD. So upon further research, she conducted an experiment to put a mouse in a container with 5 holes, and each hole had a corresponding light that would light up. And the lights would light up one at a time, and the mouse would have to stick their nose in the hole of the light that would light up. So if hole number 2, the light lit up, the mouse would have to put their nose to that hole. If they got it correct, they would be rewarded with condensed milk. If they got it incorrect, there would be no reward. They also couldn't do it prematurely, so the mouse could not stick their hole in the nose prematurely. And this was to see if they could focus and put all the surroundings together and do what they were supposed to get the reward. And they did this for about 4 or 5 months, and each session was about an hour to an hour and a half. And this was to help the mice focus, and if they were focused, they would get a reward.